Ephesians 5:5-6. For this ye know, that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man, who is an idolater, hath any inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and of God. Let no man deceive you with vain words, because of these things cometh the wrath of God upon the children of disobedience. Another plain verse that communicates that the wrath of God is reserved for the obedient. We must forsake the things of this world and the lust of the flesh if we wish to enter into the kingdom of God.
So I want you to notice what it actually says. For this ye know that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man, who is an idolater, hath any inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and of God. Notice that does not say that they will not enter into the kingdom of Christ and of God. It just says that they will not have any inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and of God. They will not have any inheritance. They will have no rewards in the kingdom. 1 Corinthians 3 actually talks to us about these rewards. It says, according to the grace of God, which is given unto me as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon. For other foundation can no man lay than that which is laid, which is Jesus Christ. So Jesus Christ is our foundation when we get saved, when we put our faith in Jesus Christ. Then it goes on to say, now if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. So one day all of our works will get tried by fire. And our works are either going to be gold, silver, and precious stone, or wood, hay, and stubble. Obviously, the wood, hay, and stubble are going to burn right up, whereas the gold, silver, and precious stone are going to remain. And so this is talking about works that have eternal value versus those that have no eternal value. Let's keep reading. If any man's work abide which he hath built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. So if we have works that are worthy of reward, they will abide, and we will receive a reward for the works that we've done. But notice this verse, if any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss, but he himself shall be saved, yet so as by fire. So this is talking about when our works as Christians get judged in the judgment seat of Christ. If we have no works to show for it, if everything burns, we shall suffer loss, but we will still be saved. He himself shall be saved. So just because you did not have good works does not mean you will not go to heaven. You just will not have any rewards, right? You just won't receive a reward, but you are still saved. So going back to Ephesians 5, this is what it's talking about. If you are just living your life however you want, you're a whoremonger, unclean, you're covetous, you're an idolater, you are not going to have rewards in the kingdom of heaven. You're not going to have any inheritance within the kingdom of heaven, but you're still going to the kingdom of Christ. You're still entering. You're just not going to have any inheritance therein. And so think about it this way. What if a wealthy person had a lot of children? Who do you think he's going to leave his inheritance to? Do you think he's going to leave it to the person that he has the worst relationship with? Or do you think he's going to leave it to the child that he's the closest to? Well, clearly he's going to leave it to the child that he's the closest to. And that really distant child might not even have an inheritance. In the same way with us in God, if we want to have an inheritance in the kingdom of God, so if we want to actually have rewards in the kingdom of God, then we have to be faithful. We have to be obedient. But if we're disobedient, we're not going to have rewards. Don't expect rewards in the kingdom of God if you're a disobedient child. But you're still going to go into the kingdom of God. It doesn't say you won't. It just says you will not have an inheritance when you get in there. So let's include verse 6 here. Let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of God upon the children of disobedience. What it's saying here is that the wrath of God is upon the unsaved because of the wicked sins that they're committing. So don't be deceived. Just because you are not a child of disobedience, just because you are a child of God, does not mean that you're not going to get punished for the wicked sin that you're doing. You're still going to get punished for it. And you're going to lose out on rewards in eternity.